Indriyanindriyarthibha tasya prajna pratisthita. Janisa sarvabhutanam tasyang jagrati sanjami jasyang jagrati bhutani sa nisa pasito mane. So therefore, there are two kinds of intelligence. One kind of intelligence is apply the senses for unrestricted enjoyment, and another kind of intelligence is to apply the senses in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. So, people, now, suppose one has given up all material enjoyment, but he is engaged in the spiritual service, in the transcendental service of the Lord. So, materialists, they see what a nonsense he is, that he has given up all material enjoyment, he is now engaged in something which is vague or which is, there is no understanding whether it is right or wrong. He sees like that. So, the materialist sees the spiritualist as sleeping in the enjoyment of life. And the spiritualist sees the materialist, what nonsense is, that he has got the elevated conscious life of human form of life and is spoiling in the material senses and material enjoyment. He is not taking interest in spiritual life. So he sees that he is sleeping and he sees that he is sleeping. The material sees the spiritualist that he is nonsense, he is sleeping. And the spiritualist sees the materialist, the nonsense, that he is spoiling. The janisa sarvanisha sarvabhutana tasyang jagrati sanjami jasyang jagrati bhutani sa nisa pasato mane. So, this is going on. So, without taking any account how the things are going on, if you are actually serious for spiritual emancipation of life, then the process recommended in the Bhagavad Gita as practically demonstrated by Arjuna, if we follow this principle, then we shall be proceeding towards the spiritual emancipation of life undoubtedly and without fail. So the whole thing is that we have to make the best use of a bad body. The whole thing is the senses. Senses are the cause of my material misery. Now, I cannot avoid the senses in my present status of life. The best thing is that senses may be engaged in the service of the Lord, so that automatically they will be restricted and purified, and my spiritual life will be revealed, and the spiritual perfection is sure to come. Thank you very much.